Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you distributor related oil leaks, guys. Okay, if you have a Honda Civic that has a distributor, then you might be getting some misfires and things like that. So when I first pulled this apart, this was, as you can probably see inside there, this was like full of oil, and it was just, yeah, it wasn't looking good, guys. Okay, it had a lot of oil leaking out. There was like a lot of oil inside the actual cap, like inside the cap over here. There was a lot of oil in there as well. Okay, we have the distributor apart. I've just got that sat to the side, and over in here, if we zoom in, you can see that the oil seal is definitely broken, so that's allowing oil inside here, and it's dripping out the top of this one. So yeah, the oil, that seal is broken, so I'm going to go ahead and pop a new seal in. I bought a new seal. I'm going to pop that in, chuck this back together, put it back on the car. So basically what you're going to need to do is you are going to need to order a couple of parts, right? You're going to have to order these here, depending on your distributor. You're going to need to get some of these. Okay, so these ones here, these are like little gaskets. So as you can see, I put a new seal inside of here, and this here was my old seal. Okay, this is the broken oil, like it's an oil seal for the shaft, which is around here. Okay, this little thing spins around inside your in your block or whatever. Sorry, I'm not very good with like technical terms. Anyways, basically there's, before you even pull open the distributor, you're going to see that it's going to have this piece here, which is attached to the end of it, and then through that you'll have a little connecting rod. So that one is here. There's a little connecting rod right there, and that just pops through, and you can just pop that out with like a small screwdriver, and then to lock that rod you have a ring, which is this. Okay, so before you even pull the distributor apart, you need to first get this piece off. Okay, and then it's got these two little like rings that sit up underneath it, on the outside of the distributor. Okay guys, so these obviously keep those oiled before you put them in, I think, and then yeah, okay, so you need to remove this first. Okay, basically what happens is the seals end up being not that good, because you know it's old, it's a Honda. So you've got just up here, right on your outside, so that's where your, like basically your rings will sit, like these parts here will sit on top of there like that, and then your shaft will come through here, and then that'll sit on the top like that, and then that's basically your distributor, right? And basically what happens is oil can get through that, like oil can, you know, leak out from here, but also oil can leak inside the distributor, and you're not meant to have any oil inside the distributor at all. That will cause problems. That's going to cause misfiring. It's going to cause issues. Okay, so you want to make sure that you don't have oil in there, guys. Okay, so basically what you're going to want to do is, first of all, you've got 3 bolts. You need to remove the distributor from the engine block. Okay, very easy, 3 bolts. Once you pop that off, you're going to have the cover. So you're going to have this cover on top, okay, and then inside the cover you're going to have another seal. You can keep this, even if it's old. Just try to be careful when you pop it out, okay. So basically you're going to use your brain. I'm not going to like show this because I don't believe you need me to show you this, and plus if you're pulling off distributors you should be like able to know how to like pull some basic things apart. So basically, right, you've got this part here that just sits inside, okay. This part goes down here through the rubber seal, and then that seals that. So when we pop that back in, that's going to be okay. You just want to be careful of your cables, your cords. Face this rubber down the right way, as you can see. I'm just going to pop that in there. So it doesn't really matter too much about these seals because oil shouldn't be getting in here anyways, okay. So that just pops down in like that, okay. And then this goes in there. I'm just going to show you, this is the reverse way of doing it. So just watch this and then basically copy me, but in backwards, okay? It's very simple, okay? So this part just pops in there, like that. Then this pops through, okay? And then that just spins in there like that. And that's sealed with the oil. All right. And then you've got 2 screws here. You got 1 screw here, 1 screw here, and 1 screw there, okay. Now I don't remember which size the screws were that I pulled out, so I'm just gonna go with the flow and figure it out. So basically these screws here, these are for your outside. These go on the outside. You don't need to worry about those right now. Try to keep everything together as well, because yeah, you should just do that anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that these 3 screws here are all the same size, so these will go 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead, get your screwdriver. You want to undo these screws when you pull it apart. So yeah, this one goes in here. Also, the old seal inside here, you want to use like a small flathead screwdriver, maybe something like this, and you sort of just want to like pry it out. Just try to be careful, but you want to pry that out. There's a couple of ways of doing it, but it's not too difficult. You just want to pop it out, because these will get stuck over time. Obviously they get old, they crack, and yeah, you're gonna have to basically break it out like I did. So yeah, that's just one thing to know. So go ahead, put these back together. Doesn't need to be too tight, guys. It's just screws. Don't do it too tight. You can definitely break the screws. I think this one will go hopefully in this spot here. That's a sus fit. I don't trust that one there. Maybe it might be actually this thick screw here that might go there. I'll give that a try. Or actually, no, this one goes, I think that one goes in here. So that one goes in the middle by the looks of it. Guess we'll try this screw. We'll try that in there, see what happens. So pop that in there. Okay, that fits. Okay, so I was right. It was the 3 screws. I was correct. And then we got 2 screws here. these will go on the inside in here. Okay, so you just want to go ahead and put those in there. Don't do it up too tight to begin with, because you might need to move it around a little bit. So just make sure both screws are in first. Doesn't have to be too tight, guys. Just tight enough. This one was really hard to get out, in case you're wondering why it looks like it's a bit damaged on the head. Okay, so that one is now put back together. I forgot to mention one thing, because I got a little bit too ahead of myself. You also have this cover, so just it's very easy if you forget to do this. I mean, it's an easy mistake to make. You just want to just pop this back off again. So you just pop this back off, and then you just grab this and you just pop it on top. And then that just sits there like that. And then you want to just make sure that your screw's facing this way. And you just want to pop this back up. Where is it? You just pop that up on the top and just screw it straight in again. Okay, and then you put your cover back on, and that's it. Sorry, I forgot to mention that, but yeah, very easy to do. And also, this screw here does not go here, even though it fits here, which is funny. Because I'm filming this on the spot, so I completely just was doing this or trying to do it by memory, but this one here actually, this goes in here, just goes down the side. So yeah, anyways, stupid things we do, I guess. Now you just want to spin that, make sure everything spins freely, which mine does. It looks nice on there. So now basically what you're going to do is you're going to pull out your kit, and you're going to find that there's an extra seal. This seal goes around there. Okay, so this will be fun because it's smaller, so you might want to stretch it a little bit, just warm it up, because you know when you stretch it constantly it warms up, like that's what rubber does. Anyways, just get that, just want to pop that up around. It'll be a tight squeeze, guys, so just you have to force it on. Okay, just like that. Okay, and now that's one of your other oil failure points, where oil can get out of the engine block and leak everywhere. Okay, that's why lazy people, they like to put a bit of, you know, gasket seal around there, which I probably will do anyways. So those are your two seals that you're going to want to replace. Okay, and just to show you how the rest of this goes, I'll go ahead and we'll put this back on. Okay, make sure everything's clean, guys. Okay, make sure everything's clean. You could probably use a little bit of assembly lube on that, just to be safe, but just give it a clean, make sure everything is okay. Okay, so just, yeah, give it all a good clean, give it a wipe, like so. Okay, you can clean your two little rings. Give those a clean. It's like that. The other one a clean. Like so. Now you can just go ahead. You can put a little bit of lube on it, a little bit of grease. Should be fine. I'm not going to do too much. You don't need to do too much, just a little bit. because you know what, I assumed that if it had some oil, it may as well just be safe. So that one just pops on there like that. Okay. A little bit more grease, just a tiny bit, because we're only just lubing up the rings. You can put a little bit up underneath here as well. You can get your other one, right? You just pop it on. Doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters which way you put it. I mean, looks like it's probably going to be the same result anyway. But I'm just going to put it on. Bit of old gasket seal there. Okay, I'm just going to put it on this way. And I'll get a little bit more lube. Oh, actually, yeah, just a little bit more. Now I'll just lube this area here. Like that. Get that one, put it back over here. Okay, because that's just how it came, guys. Okay, that's how it came for me. That's how I put it back. Put that on there. So that just sits on the shaft. Okay, and now you just get your other piece, line it up, chuck it on, and now you want to grab your other piece here. Again, a little bit of lube, clean it up, put a little bit of lube on it. Just, you know, putting it on the inside. Right, like that. Now you're just going to go ahead and just pop this through the hole, okay? So just straight through. Like that, okay? So that just sits in there like that. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to grab your little pop ring or whatever it's called, and you're just going to slide that up around. So start over the sides and I'll just pop it straight across. You can just move it across like that, and then that just snaps back on. Okay, and then that holds that into place. Yeah. Like so. And that's basically how you replace your oil seals, guys. Okay, that is your oil seal. So one here, one on the inner shaft. And yeah, just make sure everything's spinning freely as it should. Well, it has a magnet, so. But yeah, that looks to be good now. And then you're just going to go ahead, put your rubber seal back on, pop your cover on, 3 bolts. And that's it, guys. That's literally all you have to do, and that should help with some misfiring. That should help with your engine oil leaks as well. Very common issue, very common indeed. And unfortunately, Honda don't, you know, sell aftermarket parts because apparently this is not a serviceable item. And yeah, so that's all good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. All right, peace out.